I just think it wouldn't be right for the people who have put so much energy and invested so much money into this campaign to just say, okay, let's drop it before we even count the votes.
Congressman Ron Paul stopping by our KXAN studios this morning ahead of tonight's town hall event at the University of Texas campus. The stop comes with more than just a month away now before the primaries here in Texas, Paul's home state, a race he stands a slim chance of winning. Congressman Paul trails his two competitors, Mitt Romney and Newt Gingrich, with just 14% of the Texas Republican vote. This comes as Governor Rick Perry throws his support behind Romney, and Gingrich's campaign is on its last legs. Still, Paul pushes on, and KXAN political reporter Josh Hinkle joins us live from the lawn of the LBJ Library at UT, where the event will soon get underway. Josh?
That's right. We're just under an hour, and people are already starting to show up. These people have the smart idea, getting out of the sun and into the shade. And down here, the crowd is really starting to pour in. And what better place to have it than a college campus, especially considering Ron Paul's allure to the young voter.
The message stirred the emotions of the young people more than the others.
Ron Paul's no stranger to the presidential stage. This is his third run at the White House, enough experience to amass a dedicated following.
I didn't start off with saying, well, we're going to have a campaign, we're going to target the younger generation. I just kept talking about what I've been talking about for 30 years.
Today, Paul spoke with KXAN about his growing number of young supporters.
And all of a sudden, 4 years ago it started, but instead of it just dying away after the last campaign, the organizations on student campuses kept going.
While it's a long shot he'll grab the Republican nomination, his youth appeal has certainly rivaled the president's, who saw a similar surge in his last campaign.
He did appeal to young people last go-around. We have a lot of people, though, are no longer with him because he was also sort of going to end wars, and he was also going to lighten up on attacking people who use marijuana for medical reasons, and he hasn't changed that at all.
Young voters behind Paul respond to his stance on liberty and responsibility. He says that alone has at least rallied that group behind the Republican Party.
If the young people determined who would win the primary, I think I'd pretty well much win it.
While he was at the studio today, we got a chance to ask him some other questions. He did say that he is going to stick to this primary and keep going all the way through the Republican convention for now. And if we asked him about a possible vice presidential running mate position with Mitt Romney if he becomes the nominee, he said it's something he's considering, but it's too soon to say anything definite right now. If you want to check out that entire interview, we have the whole thing streamed on this story on our website, kxan.com. Just search for it on the homepage. Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.